Hi friends, welcome to Crafting and Relaxing. This is Sarah. Noni and I have a new neighbor and she's into estate sales too. She's not a paper crafter like us, but she likes estate sales, and so she's been kind of keeping an eye out for stuff for us. She picked up some stamps. They were Stampin' Up! From quite a few years ago, and I already sent those over the fence to Noni. But let's take a look. These two bins were $12, which I don't know, maybe that's a lot, maybe not. Let's dig into them and see what's in there. I've only peeked in the top of one, so I haven't pre-screened, so we'll see together. And I think the bins alone, this top one is a clear bin with a nice lid, and then the one underneath is like to store cards in. I think the bins are really good. You're super close, so that might be kind of annoying for you for a while. These are really cute. These almost look like someone made them, or maybe they printed them on their computer and then jazzed them up with some glitter. And then on the inside, they've got lavender paper layered and stamped on the envelopes. I think these are handmade for sure. So bunch of these, bit of glitter getting away from us. I'm gonna back you out. There we go. We'll do one tub at a time so you can see. So millions and millions of envelopes. Oh, this looks like heat embossed. They are purchased though, 1978. Now, as a journal maker, I use way more stuff than some of you might use as card makers. So every one of these would be adorable in the pocket of a journal. Are we gonna have to make more floral or nature journals or something? I mean, these are gorgeous, right? And I'm not completely done with the nature journals, decorating them, so I'll use those. Lots of plain envelopes. I can dye those, stamp on them. I don't think, there's so much glitter in here, you guys. I don't think these are A2s. Oh, maybe they are. Maybe. We might need to contain the glitter. I'm gonna try putting this stuff on the lid and see if we can contain it. She checked, the one thing you want to check if you're going to buy paper products like this at an estate sale is smell them, because if they smoked, you're never getting that out. I had some stuff I left in the garage for like a year and a half or two, and I put fabric softener in it and you couldn't beat it. This is cool. It's heat embossed and it's a shell, and again lined. Lots of neat stuff. And sometimes on the second day or the last day of the estate sale, everything's half off, and that's what she encountered. Look at these envelopes. These are really nice with a ruffled edge a little bit, and they're cream colored already, so I don't even have to tea dye them. Big pile of envelopes. What's going on here? I have a bit of glitter on me. These are super bright colored. I don't know if I would use these as a note card the way they are, but I might use this paper, or I can just pass them on to somebody else who will use them. Yellow envelopes, I would use those. Some more of these, pink. Not much pink in here so far, so that's good. There we go. Oops. One was addressed. Envelopes. No, pieces of paper. Are they pre-folded? Yeah, pre-folded. Really nice. A nice texture. Those would tea dye nicely. They're thicker than like printer paper. Same here. Just, nice stationery that somebody had set aside. A little bit bright colored for me. But, oh, look at those blue envelopes. There's so much stuff in here. I think myself, I might not have picked these up just because the sheer volume of it, and it wasn't super cheap. How much did I say this was? Oh, I think the two bins were $12. So, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in here, though. This box is cool, too. My brain is like, what could I do with that lid? It's cool. Again, nice paper. I don't know if you can see. It has like a linen texture. And envelopes. Oh, these are cute. Lined with the black and white. They're a weird red, though. Not like a Christmas red, like flare of orangey. Okay, so I'm going to take them out of the box because if I put them back in the box, I'll never use them. Oh, these are cute. This is Hallmark paper. It says down in the corner. And green envelopes. These are kind of cool. And this envelope right here is yellowed. It's like the vintage work is done and you can see the band strip. You don't even have to tea dye it. It's legit, came that way. These are cool boxes. The top is a clear plastic. American Greetings. Yellow. She had all the colors, didn't she? Ooh, this is something interesting. Oh, look at those. I mean, you know, pink's not my favorite, but that's still cool. That's an idea, too. Do you ever make envelopes where you put the printed paper on the inside and then you put the white on the outside to write on? But I don't know. I think I always cut the tops open. I don't think anyone would really see that. But I love that it shows through. Like when you got it in the mail, you would be able to see it. Huh. Cool idea. Look at this. Not even open. Oh, this is just a vintage, adorable situation here. Montag. I'm not going to open this one just because there's already so much here, right? But it is gorgeous. It has daffodils. Yeah, I might have to, I bet it's this, right? I might have to open it someday just because it's so pretty. I'm going to want to use it. But for now, let's wait. Ooh, look at these. So these are they cards? They're like postcards. These are amazing for journal cards. What I have been doing is cutting, if you get like a card, you know, like maybe it's one of those current cards or you got it in the mail, like one of these. Except this one doesn't have any writing on the back, so I probably wouldn't. I've been cutting the edge right here. Sometimes I round the corner. Sometimes I stamp a sentiment. It makes it thinner and it takes off all the gibberish that might say made in China or whatever. I don't want that in my journals. But these are super cute. It's nice to have all this variety. And since they're completely blank on the back, you could leave them or not. And all of these, it's a nice finish to write on. It's not slick on the back. And that's important because I try to make journals that the recipient can use any pen they want, right? You don't have to go find a silver pen because I made the pages black, or you don't have to go find a Sharpie because I made them slick. Look at these. A whole stack of them. Journaling cards, I think, are one of the hardest things to come up with because this gives me like that blank art journal page where you're like, oh, what do I do with it? But I don't know, having one pretty side already helps, and then you can just decorate or ink the edges or whatever. So all of those I'll definitely use. Ooh, look at that one. And they're blank. I love that. Some more of these gorgeous things. Heat embossed shells. And then look, she must have had those in a lot of colors. So those are cool. Oh, here's more. There's not a lot of variety in the images though, so clearly I could share with some friends. I can't think out of my Vancouver crew. I don't know if they're really junk journalers. I need a junk journaler close, right? Because I'm sure Nancy would like some of the stuff, but by the time we mail trash to each other, it gets kind of expensive. These are precious. And if you think about it, we could do this. I mean, we have background stamps. We have embossing stuff. Why don't we do this? I don't know. Okay, tons of little papers, like they went in little note card. Oh, here's the little note card things. Thicker, like I said, they're folded over, but they're not your basic printer paper. You could make these, yes, but I think these are going to be luscious. Now, dyeing envelopes I've had some bad luck with because I usually manage to seal them shut. But all these little pieces of paper, what I try and do with these is, if I'm on my game, right, I have mountains and mountains of, that's kind of boring. I don't think I'll use it. But I set it aside. And then if I have a day where there's leftover tea or I'm doing something random or there's never leftover coffee in my house, I throw them in the pan and I dump stuff on them. Oh, that's a cool one with the black lining. That'd be fun in a gratitude journal. Just dark, heavy colors. Put that over there. All good stuff. I mean, except for maybe the pink ones of these. I don't see anything in here that these. I don't see anything in here that I, like, can't imagine me using. You know what I mean? All good stuff. Look at all this. Again, tons of paper. Okay. Oh, look at that one with an embossed flap. Hey, we could do that too, but we don't. Can you see it? I don't know. Maybe you think to do that. Have you ever, you could take it like this and then run it like this. Yeah, I don't do that. I mean, you could. You totally could. Huh. See? It's Sometimes you need the good old stuff to teach you. Look at this one too. Okay, there it goes. It was a tiny bit stuck. Clearly, I like the blue one. I mean, this one, it actually, the embossing shows a little better, but the blue one is a knockout. Stars. Can't go wrong with stars. More and more and more. Let's see what's over here. All this stuff I think is white. Really big, nice envelopes. I think these are 5x7, and I am pretty much out of, whoa. They're 6x8. I don't know that I ever make a 6x8. Oh, look at this. It's the stationery that goes with those too. Tiny little envelope. There's a ton of good stuff. Wow. Look at all these. You could stamp a million different sentiments on the back of them and then just have them in the bin like, you know, ready to go. You know how I am about my sentiment stamps. Okay, this one looks like it might be a little moldy. Also, made me sneeze, so that's probably a bad sign. I don't know if you can see like the spots on the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this in the garage. That's the risk you run with older stuff. It's very strange. Maybe it wasn't always stored in here. So I'll flip through that one out in the garage. It looked like only the top piece was problematic. Look at this one, you guys. Oh my gosh. Can you see? Sorry about the weird shadow. It's from my camera stand. These are gorgeous. Okay, I don't have anything like this. It wouldn't have even occurred to me to look for something. These envelopes are just stunning. And I like that the colors are pale. So you could use them in a spring journal, a fall journal, summer. You could even pull them off, I think, in a December daily. I mean, there's flowers, but they're just not too crazy. You could put snow on the trees if you wanted. And then here's the matching stationery. Really cool. Let me get rid of the like cardboard dividery things. Fun, fun. And then here is, looks like just a really nice box of cream with lines. I like lines sometimes, don't you? Yeah, look at this. This is nice journaling paper. Go in the pockets. Thank you for using cranes. This is nice. Oh, the envelopes are luscious too. Now, I got sidetracked by all the cool stuff and didn't really check. I don't think there were A2 envelopes in here that I would necessarily use. Yeah, these aren't. For my cards. And the way I figure that out is if I get a bin like this, if there's some clean and nice envelopes, then I'll set those aside and use those for my cards and then not put them with my junk journaling stuff. Okay, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. For now, I'm going to set this aside. We'll go through the second bin. As I put this stuff away, I'm going to put it in cool pattern stuff and, which I think this goes in with that, like already decorated versus plain solid. And many of you would spend hours and days sorting, but also I'm supposed to be getting ready to go on vacation. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one, here, let me move you so you can see better. This bin is a lot busier. It's bigger and it's busier. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Am I going to use that? Heck yeah. I'm going to cut off the thinking of you. And that is July Daily. Okay, maybe, I know if you're new here, I'm not a micro sorter. Just throw it in there. But maybe because this stuff will be very specific, we'll go through and say, okay, this we'll put here, this we'll put here. Okay, these look like perfectly good A2 envelopes to me. Yep. Okay, so that was a find right there. It's referencing a Facebook group of card makers. Oh, look, bunch of handmade. Okay, I might, Made from the Heart by Maria DC on Facebook group. I might ask the person that bought this bin if she's interested in any of these, just because Noni and I won't use them, right? But if not, there's envelopes. Look at this, green and purple, Andrea. These are kind of cool. I don't mind that they're shiny. I know some people don't like shiny stuff. Oh, wow. These would be cool in the pocket of a journal. And I might cut off the just a note. I might keep it because it's embossed. I might just put something over it, or it'd be fine. So this looks like a box of fancy cards. Yeah, holiday cards. Oh my gosh, look at that. 32 cards for $2.97, and they were made in the US. Okay, so happy birthday. Oh, there's more thinking of you. I wonder if they didn't come in this box or something. They don't seem to fit very well. All the envelopes are cool. Look at these. So if you're not a junk journaler and you don't see it, I might fussy cut around this and use that on a page. Then you would take off the get well and sending you a little sunshine. You cover that up. I mean, there's all sorts of things you could do to reuse. Seems like a lot of random stuff in this box. Some Christmas stuff. Ooh, look at that one. Okay, so I'm going to take it. I'm getting rid of all the mini packages that don't mean anything to me, right? Because I didn't know what they were supposed to be. Christmas cards. So I probably don't need the Christmas cards. I have an entire, I don't know that I've ever done a flip through with you guys. I don't think I have. Vintage scrapbook full of old cards. So I don't necessarily need these, but what I'll decide is, do I want to keep the envelopes? What am I going to do? So some of these, if I'm pretty sure I'm not going to keep it, I'm going to put them in this box right here because that would be a better way to donate them. Okay. Are these handmade? Yep. More handmade. Oh yeah. The person that bought this box, she might want some of these. I mean, I don't know her style, but she might want some of these. Okay, so all the handmade cards, we'll circle back with her and see if she wants some. Oh my gosh. Are you overwhelmed yet? Ooh, I love these red envelopes. Red envelopes, July daily, December daily. I use a lot of red. Oh my gosh. It's like a vintage Christmas card. Holy cow. I might use some of these vintage ones. Like, I won't use the whole box of the brand new ones, but some of these that have an older look, I might put these in a December daily. And then with the ones that are actual cards, I probably won't use those. Like a happy birthday with a big long sentiment. Look at all this. There's no way I'm going to be able to sort these all out today and get them put away. This looks like it deteriorated over time. You know, not all glues are made equal. That's a cute one. Some of this stuff too, you could fussy cut these and remake your own card. Or if you don't have a lot of sentiment stamps, I think these are A2 right here, and you need something that says happy birthday, there you go. A2. Let's pull those out. Okay. These are like vintage aged looking. Love that. More of this. Wow. There's so much in here. Okay, these are square. I was wondering because they go with those envelopes. Those envelopes and cards. So if the person that bought these wants those cards, then she's going to need those envelopes. Uh-oh, Houston, are these the envelopes that go with the Noel cards? No, okay, those were white. Because this is not getting donated. No way. Some of these have been, they shuffle and get mixed up. There's another blue envelope. We'll see kind of people go through. Oh, this is cute. Santa, please stop here. Okay, this probably goes with a lot of my scrapbook paper and might make a cool pocket in a journal. Might be a little big, probably have to cut it down a little. But so that's another idea to think about, right? Vintage tags for the more vintage looking ones. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that one, Leona, with the birds. Joy. Those are cute. Okay, this box is not helping my stash go down. Look at this. It's a little tiny gift bag. So little bags are great for pockets and journals. You can cut the front off and do something with it. You could just fussy cut this part right here. If you didn't want it to be a Christmas card, maybe you want to make a birthday card for a little person. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not going to pull these out because there's definitely some glitter. But look, poinsettias. really nice images. This one has like a crackle finish, like you went mixed media. Wow. We are going to have to make some serious journals. I think these are more A2s around here. And then look at this. The kitties. Oh my gosh. So if I was doing a good job as I open this up, but let me tell you, I didn't clean the counter and I didn't know there was going to be so much good stuff. I would have made a Christmas pile. I would have made a July daily, which I put one down there and then buried it. Pets would be another category for me because, you know, I have the cat and the dog bin. And I don't see me using these. Just style. Just not my, like, Southwesty pastel is not me. Okay, but if no one wants these in my life, I definitely want these. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Does it have friends? Yes. Looks like a Hallmark set of bird cards here. Okay, from our family. Yeah, a lot of good stuff in this bin. Oh, look at that one. That's like Noni's favorite. Of course, she stamps them and colors them like amazing, so she doesn't need that. Daffodils. Huh. Look at this, Noni. It's like the box was for you. She's probably over there coloring because, oh, yeah. These are going to be amazing in journals. And like I said, what I'll probably do is take the back off. So it's just a journal card. And then you don't have the 2 layers. And then you don't have all this stuff, right? It's more, I don't know. That's just usually I take the back off a card and just have it be a journal card. Oh my gosh, look at that little cutie. He might have to go in the animal one. Oh, somebody wrote in it. Well, then it's going to be hard for you to write on the back of that. Still very cute. If you want to recycle that, you just glue it onto another piece of paper and then you have it. Look at all these. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've only looked through half this bin. Dogs. Okay, we'll put the dogs with the cats. Dog and cat. Oh my gosh. I love them all. Look at that guy. Oh, and the gorgeous flowers. Okay, so I'm trying to put the pets all together. This is more A2 envelopes. This is really good. So it's probably like, I don't know, garage sale leftovers and then they combined, or maybe the buyer, maybe she was going to estate sales and picking things up. All Christmas card envelopes with neat images on them. These would be wonderful in December dailies. And the other thing is, if you didn't want, like maybe you have too many envelopes in a December daily already, you could fussy cut off that image and just use it. Ooh, something's going on here. Very cute. Look at these envelopes. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're out of space. I didn't clean up from the nature journals. Then I didn't clean up from smashing the small pad. Okay. Look carefully. Can you see? It's like inlaid wood or something on there. That is cool texture. Really cool. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These are fancy. Banana bark from Haiti. Okay, so if you need to get some cards like that, they do have a website, so it's probably not from too long ago. That's cool. Okay, cute dog. Let's put him right here. But see, maybe he goes on Christmas because he says peace on earth. Whole bunch of these. They're vintage, right? The art is, I mean. So, like, they have the crackle look, too. And all the matching envelopes. It's really hot in my room, you guys. It rained here today. It was crazy. Okay, I'm upside down. But look, these have cool texture. Hear it? They don't feel like paper. Oh, to support the monks. Huh, really cool. There's a whole bunch of them here. They have a weird finish on them. They're super cool. Okay, we looked at those. Another box of Christmas. Whoa, some more Christmas. Wow. Because of the sheer volume, what I will do one day, I don't know, when it's raining and I'm bored, is probably set up a table and sort these and figure out how many I can use reasonably in, say, I don't know, 2 years or 5 years. and then try and give the others away or donate them, especially if they're like, I don't know, this one's really cute, so I might not. But if they're in their package or they have cards and envelopes, maybe some of them could be donated. Well, these I would use, but maybe some of the more religious ones, because when I make my December dailies, I try and keep them more neutral so that maybe they're welcoming for everyone. When I put them on my website, nobody gets like surprised when they purchase something. So maybe I would package some of those like this in the package, if there are envelopes, yep, and then donate this and then thin this down, because I think, 2 bins, let's be honest. If you're new here, I have a cupboard. It's called the cupboard of shame. It needs some work, and that's where these should be stored. But the cupboard is full, and so I've been storing on the counter, and there's no way I can put these 2 bins away. So I need to figure that out. But the bins alone, there's value in the bins and all the cards. She got a pretty good deal, didn't she? So much stuff. Okay, well, I hope you found some inspiration and some ideas. Oh, look at that. It says joy on the back. Don't worry about the fact that it's crinkled. If it's partly crinkled, just crinkle the whole rest of it if you want. Or you can iron. I don't know. Don't use steam or you'll seal your envelope shut. Bye-bye.